Today I'm going to show you how to customize your WordPress website or blog. I'm going to cover how to install a WordPress theme, adding your first post, installing a plugin, using WordPress widgets, adding your first page to your blog, and how to customize your menu. I'm just going to get started by logging into the WordPress dashboard. So once you're on your domain name, just go ahead and log in to the WordPress admin area, which you can get to by your domain /wp -admin. Just type in your details and log in. So once you've logged in, I'm going to start by installing a new theme. But what I usually do, I usually try and work with two tabs, as I can just flick back and forth as I make changes and refresh the page to see how those changes look. So we're going to start by going to Appearance and Themes, and we're going to just click on Install Theme at the top. I'm going to select Upload because I already have a purchased theme I'd like to use. If you have a purchased theme, you can just upload what you've downloaded from the site that you purchased it from. If not, you can search the free themes that are available directly on WordPress. So I'm going to upload a theme. So I'm just going to choose a file. I'm going to install the Canvas theme that I bought from Woo Themes earlier. You have to make sure it is in a zip format and select it, press choose, and you can then install the theme. This will usually take about a minute or so. And once you've done that, you can just press activate if you want to use the theme straight away. What it's done is just brought me over to the Canvas theme settings, where I can completely change the look of the theme. But what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to go over to my other tab and press and refresh the page so I can see what it looks like now. So I can see that the theme is installed, quite basic, and it's ready for me to start putting everything onto it. So every theme has its own customization panel, which you can go through and customize the theme completely. So I can add a custom logo, custom favicon, I can add my Google Analytics tracking code in here. I can also go through the styling, so backgrounds, links, the different types of typography, the layout, how wide I want the site, where I want my sidebar to sit, how I want my footer to look. Every theme is different, but what I like about Woo Themes is that they throw in as many options as they possibly can. So next I'm just going to show you how to add a post to your blog. So by going to posts and all posts, you can see the current post on here. Hello World is just the standard one that comes on here with any WordPress installation. I'm just going to add a new one right here. I'm just going to call it test post and just add some sample text in there. Just going to highlight that, just add that several times over. So now you've got several options, like selecting your category. Obviously uncategorized is the standard one that comes on there again because we haven't added any, but you can add new categories underneath. You can save it as a draft if you're not ready to publish, and if you are ready to publish, you can just press the publish button, which will then make it go live on your site. So I'm just going to refresh this page again. So now we can see our test post has appeared there, and this is our blog roll that you can see on the front page. So next we're going to go through and we are going to add a plugin to our site. I'm going to go to plugins, and you can see the current list of installed plugins that come on here. So to add a new plugin, all we have to do is add new, And again, upload if you already have a plugin, a premium plugin that you may have bought. Otherwise, you can just search for a plugin that you might want to use. So I'm going to search for a plugin called Dig, which is the sliding plugin for sharing your posts. And I'm just going to select the top one, make sure it's the correct one if you know what you're looking for. So I'm just going to press install now. You get a pop up, are you sure you want to install this plugin? Okay. So it's installed. I can then activate the plugin, ready to use. And I can see it on my list here. And I can also see now an extra option down here which is called Dig, which will allow me to configure the plugin. So I'm just going to make sure that the settings are okay, and I can change whatever I want. So I can add my Twitter account in there, Twitter username, Flatter configuration, Tweet Mimi configuration as well. I'm just going to leave them for now, but I'm going to activate the floating display, which is going to appear on all my posts. And these are the buttons that are going to also appear. So let's just have a look and see what that looks like. So I'm just going to refresh the page and go to test post, and I can now see the Dig plugin installed on the side here, which will allow your readers to share the posts that they're reading. So next I'm going to just go through adding some widgets to the sidebar. So the sidebar is obviously quite plain at the moment. I'm just going to go back to the home page. I'm just going to add a widget or two in here. And what I like about it, it's that it is drag and drop. If you go to appearance and then widgets, you can then see the selection of widgets that are available, and you can also see the space that you have to drop them in. So I'm just going to drag and drop Woo tabs into here. I can see the number of posts, the thumbnail size, and then hide tabs if I want to hide any of them. So I'm just going to save that, and I'm going to go back to my site, and I'm just going to refresh the page again, and I can see that the Woo tabs has now appeared there in the latest posts, if there's any comments and any tags that have been used. So I can start to fill that sidebar up with interesting information that I want my readers to see. Next, I'm just going to add an extra page to my post. So if you go to pages and just click on pages, and you can see the sample page again, which is there, and you can see the sample page that's appeared there. I'm just going to add a new page, and I'm just going to call it about. I'm just going to add some text to this. Customizing. So, and again, I'm just going to publish that. And I'm going to go back to my blog and just refresh the page, and you can see it's appeared there. So this is an automatic setting that will automatically put your pages in your menu bar. So finally, I'm just going to show you how to customize your menu bar so you can get the pages that you want to appear on there. In the WordPress dashboard, you can go to Appearance and Menus, and you can create custom menus. Depending on how many options your theme has and where you can have menus, you can create various different menus of different pages and categories that you might want to appear on there. So I'm just going to call this my main menu, and I'm going to press create. So it's now popped up with the theme locations, and I can have my primary menu or my top menu, and I know my primary menu is the main menu that I have across here. And then now I'm just going to select what I want to appear on that menu. So I want my about page to appear on there, and I want my sample page, and I also want one of my categories, so I'm just going to add them to menu first, and then I'm going to add the categories to my menu as well. And I can just move these about if I need to. So I'm just going to move the sample page after that like that. And now I'm going to save my menu. Once that's saved, you can just go back to the site, just refresh, and you can now see about uncategorized sample page exactly in the same order that they appear on this menu. If I was to add a top menu to this as well, I'm just going to save that, and you can see that this theme has the option to have two menus, so one at the top here and one at the bottom along here, and this is where your logo would sit. Right, I think that's it for today. I'll be back with another video shortly showing you how to customize more options on your WordPress blog.